Hi, it's T with Teaquilts, and I see I already got a lot of people in the live. But today is Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. If you are not one of the 21 people that are in the live chat room at this time, just know that you're watching a live upload of a live chat. And I have probably a couple minutes maybe before we can officially start, but I just wanted to come in so that people can get notifications that the chat is live. Some of you, if you're not hearing me, I don't know what to tell you, but I did change the title of this video, so I'm hoping that that won't affect anything. And hold on a second, I'll be right back. So yes, just waiting for it to be officially 7. It looked like it is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time now. So I will pull this up on my phone. Turn off the notifications as well. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We've got 33 people here. We've got Vicky Robles here. Hi, Vicky. Welcome back. She says, hello to you and all who are here. Probably won't be able to type in the chats as this is our dinner time. Hard to type and eat barbecue chicken fresh off the grill. I can smell it. Yum. Slowing Down Joe says, yummy barbecue chicken. Sounds good. Vicky Lemire says, hello. Deborah Richards says, hi to everyone. And Vicky says, did you cue potatoes and onions and little butter and foil and grill too, Vicky? Slowing Down Joe is telling Vicky to stop. Vanessa Johnson, she says, are we ready for the show? I think I should make some popcorn, except I'll be knitting. Leah O'Brien is here. She says, good evening, everyone. I'm hand quilting tonight. And I'm spooling already. So I bet you my husband's still online. So we'll call him up. You know, I got new phones. My other phone had a speaker button, and this one does not. So I have to go through and find it the hard way. Select. Says it's calling. See if he's... Hello, sir. Are you online on the television? Did you just cut it off? Okay, because it's already spooling on the live. That's why I asked. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay. Deborah Richards now wants popcorn. I'm trying to get to people that need to be welcome. We've got Cheryl Bean. She says, good evening, T and everyone. Hi, Cheryl. People are talking about food. I'm skipping those comments for right now. Sharice is here. She says hi to everyone. Hi, Sharice. Pat Bowman is here. Says hi, Miss T. And room. She means the chat room. Sandra Ingstrom is here. Says greetings from Nashville. And Quilt Gal is here. It says, hi, T from Maryland. Hi, welcome everybody. I'm looking in a different spot because I pulled my camera. It's sitting in the second drawer this week instead of the instead of the first drawer. And at first it was sitting on top. So yes. Bonita Nance is here. Says, hi, Miss T and everyone. Hey, Bonita. Quilting for the Soul says, hello, T and everyone. Got Jacara, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce the rest of your name. Says, hi from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Hey, welcome to the chat. Betty Harris says, good afternoon, everyone. Vivian Calvi is here. Says, hi, T and everyone. Brenda Perkins says, hi, T and everybody. Pat Bowman is talking to Deb. And Vanessa Johnson says, hello, first time here. Well, welcome, Vanessa. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. We come live most Wednesdays if I'm not lecturing out in the community or traveling. June Billings is here, says hi, T and everyone. We also have Judy Smith here, says hi, T and all. Happy Wednesday. Remo JS says, good evening, everyone from Bowie, Maryland. Deborah Richards says, T, what does your search say? This is an old shirt. It says Teaquilts Scrap Queen in pink, which you is right here, and then utilizing your scraps. Tucker Nace is here. Hey, Tucker. He says, hello, T and everyone. Remo JS is reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What else? Let me trying to skip some of the stuff. And Pat's asking Deborah, do you have any questions about your back? Ellie Scrapper says, hi all. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. Rhonda Barlow is here. Says, hello, T and everyone from stormy Savannah. Rhonda, I just answered your question you had on one of the videos I uploaded last week. Or this week, whenever it was uploaded. And I gave you a link to a video on that. She wanted to know how I make my labels and what do I put on them. And I do have a label video, and you could easily find it anytime you're in a YouTube search bar. If you just type Teaquilts before the subject that you're looking for, you will find my video first or second in your search results. And it's just Teaquilts quilt labels, and you'll find it. I get asked that question quite a bit, and I do have a video out there for that. Rhonda says, hello, T and everyone from stormy Savannah. Arliss Mitchell Price is here. I don't know how you got time to come in here, Miss Arliss, because she has been busy quilting. She's showing photos and stuff over in the Facebook page, doing an awesome job. Maria Mayer is here, says, hi, T and everyone, on my way to Bible study. T, check your email. I sent you a message about September. Yes, you did, and I got it when I was on a device that wouldn't let me type, and then I forgot about it, Maria. But I'll get back to you. Nisima says, hi, T. She's waving at T and everybody. Hi, welcome. Teresa Louise, I quilt too, says hello. Hi, Teresa. Welcome to the chat. And Joe, slowing down Joe was just letting me know that the video was good on her end, and it has stopped for some reason. I'm trying to skip some of the stuff about medical advice. Michelle Thompson is here, says hello, Mrs. T and everyone. Hi, Michelle. And I see people were asking to join Teaquilts group. I will handle all of that after the live. Beverly Seaball is here, says hi all. Hi, Beverly. And Pat can't wait to see what we're doing tonight. Me either, Pat. I do have some things. And then I'll answer any questions as well about quilt-related items. Trying to get down to the bottom of this so we can start our topic. We've got Diane Ricks here. She says, hi, Tan, everyone. FYI, I can't get you on my TV, and you're freezing up on my laptop. Now, I haven't had any more freezing up since I called my husband that says he wasn't on the television. So try to refresh your screen to see if that'll work. Just go out of YouTube and come back in. And we've got Martha Gibbons says, hi, T and everybody. My first time to catch you live. Welcome to all of the new people in the chat room. Please subscribe to my channel. I do have a lot of quilt-related videos. Doing my live, I mostly answer questions, do like a weekly recap, and talk about things that have come in the mail or other topics that are put into the chat box. So welcome to the channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell. We are live most Wednesdays, unless I'm traveling or have lectures or workshops. Linda Price is here, says hello from Michigan. Betty Harris says, I've been working on the shoe fly this week. Claudette Bettis is here saying hello to T and everyone. Hi, Claudette. Vanessa says hello and thank you for the welcome. I've been subscribed for a bit, just been chicken busy. Vanessa Johnson says greetings from Illinois, mid-state. Quilt Gal is here, says, hey T, is Bowie, Maryland. Bowie. Okay, okay. I'm from the South. We tend to pronounce everything wrong. We got Teresa McCormick. She says hello from Wisconsin, and I have some sinus drip going on, so my voice is going to be changing. I hear it changing already. Francesca is here. She says hello T and everyone. Hey Francesca, I'll see you hopefully at Scrap Club. Doris O says hi T and T Quilters. Have a great evening. Thank you so much. You too. Kim is here, says hi everyone at Spring Quilt Retreat watching the broadcast. Oh, have fun. I love retreats. Orly says, my husband and I are social distancing, so I have plenty of time. Yeah. Elaine Doucette is here, says, hi, T. I'm here busy ironing. This is from Teresa, says, hope everyone is doing well. Joan Elkin says, hi, T and everyone. Quilting for the Soul is saying hi to Teresa. And Queenie Simpson is here, says, hello from Alberta, Canada. First time I caught you live. Well, welcome to the channel, and I appreciate that. And we're going to go ahead and get started with some of the things on my agenda. First thing I'll do is just my weekly recap. This week, you all know I do so many things. I did the 3 sets of taxes. I still have my sister's taxes to do, who she hasn't brought her taxes to me yet. So, but I've done me and my husband's. I've done my brother and his wife, and I've done my mother. So 3 sets of taxes have been done. I got 1 more to do. Also, off the quilting or sewing spectrum is that I was hired to make a cake. So I made a cake, made a full-size sheet cake. And it's amazing to me that people will ask you to do stuff and they're having a party and they want you to make something for almost nothing. So anytime you're doing something and you're doing something through a referral of somebody, we all know people don't want to pay us for doing a quilt, but this person also didn't want to pay me for making a cake. So it'll probably be my last time getting a cake for hire because the ingredients for that sheet cake cost me over $60, and I only charged her $125 for the cake, and she just wanted to pay me $60. And I'm like, it will take me almost 5 hours, plus I got to clean my kitchen, you know, from all the dishes and stuff. I just think it's just weird what people's expectations are of people that do crafting of any kind, and or even things where you're doing side hustles trying to make a living. So I won't be doing that again. She did enjoy the cake. I ended up getting $100 for the cake. She still owes me $25. So I'll see if I ever get the $25. Now, I gave my sister the cake to take to her because she was referred through my sister. If I had done business with her, she wouldn't have gotten the cake without paying me my money. But we'll see if I ever get the $25. I also had 2 customer quilts that I worked on. One quilt I did some machine quilting, and then I also just trimmed the edges for her. I normally don't do that, but since it was a smaller quilt, and my minimum fee for long arm quilting, just so some of you all may need to know this as well, is $50. So if the size of your quilt top is less than $50 when I do the calculation, then I'll go ahead and do additional work on your quilt, like squaring it up, to make it so that when I charge you the $50 minimum, that at least I did some extra work for you. But I just think when we're putting stuff on our long arm machines, we need to come up with a minimum fee that we'll charge anybody no matter what size. And it happened to be like maybe like 34 by 36 inches, something like that. I can't remember the exact measurements, but it was going to be less than $50. So I just did a little bit more work on that one. And then the other quilt top is from an older lady, and she's having difficulty seeing details. She used to be a master quilter, and so she's going down in skill because she can't see, and she's got arthritis. She's in her 90s, and so she just tells me to go ahead and do whatever I need to do to her quilts, and she will pay me whatever it is. And so I had to repair some seams because some of the seams were not sewn, or she had, you know how when you sew two pieces of fabric together and sometimes you miss the underside of a piece? Well, she had done that like twice. And so I fixed those seams, and then I also fray checked those seams to make sure they wouldn't fray out. And her backing was not pieced, so I had to piece her backing. And then she wanted me to put the binding on the front as well. So I did a lot of work on her quilt. I also completed 6 mini albums from start to finish since last time, and I'm working. I made 2 today that I'm hoping are going to be my last 2. Right now I have 19 albums. I think I need 21 plus the big one that I made. So I've made 22 albums by the time I finished all of this. So I'm kind of albummed out, and that's what I've been working on all month, trying to get these albums done. So I've got base albums made. They're not decorated. They don't have the pictures in them, and I'm not going to put the pictures in them. I'm going to let them put their own pictures in there. I think I've done enough because I'm getting really tired of them, and I'm trying to like work on getting all the pictures in my album. So I'm still working on that in the interim too. And trying to decorate my album a little bit too. So, big part of my time this month period. What else did I do? Oh, I quilted my Jelly Roll rail fence quilt, but I still need to do, and I have the binding on it. I just got to make a label, and then I can start hand sewing the binding to the back side of the quilt. But I do have it quilted and have the binding on the front. It has not been sewed to the back. And I did some videotaping, and I edited some videos. As you all saw, I uploaded some videos. I know a lot of you all are not interested in the album making videos, but there are a handful of you that wanted me to do that, so I did that for you guys. And it's also good for me to have as a reference on my own channel if I need to go back and look at that some more. So we're going to go ahead and start with the blocks that came in first. This is box that has arrived number 13, which is actually 12, because Kevin, I got him included in the count, and he hasn't sent his blocks in yet, but I made him number 2 because I made myself number 1, and I figured he was going to participate in this too. But I have blocks here from Claudette, and I'm not going to show the front, but I just like to show different ways that people are packaging their blocks. So this came in the big priority mailbox. I have to make sure her address isn't showing, guys. And she just put them into those, I think these are like 3-gallon or 2, I don't know if they're 2-gallon or 3-gallon Ziploc bags. And she just rolled them up, and she has little ties on them telling you what she has in the she has a little post-it note on them telling me that there's 10 blocks in here, and so on and so on. I did not open up all of these. I just flipped out the corner of the blocks, and that's how I did my counting, and she sent 52 blocks. One of these she has, this one is one that has 10. But I just thought that I would just open just the one and just show you a couple of the blocks from Claudette. So thank you so much, Claudette, for participating and getting your blocks in early. I appreciate it. If anybody else is participating in the swap and would like to get your blocks in early, I really would appreciate if you can get them in really by mid-May, because then I can use my scrap club meeting. It's the third Saturday in May, and I could swap the blocks out then. It would be really nice. But I know that's going to be difficult to do. So that's one block, and I'm just going to show one more. Maybe let me look at the top. I think when she got them batched up, they might have some similar fabrics in them, but I don't want to open up all of them. So here's another block from Claudette. Very nice, very colorful, and lots of rounds on them. So thank you so much, Claudette, for your hard work on them as well. And Claudette does not have return information in her bag, and that's because Claudette is coming to retreat in June, and she will be picking up her blocks from there. And she does have her address inside of each bag as well. So that was number 13. I have a number. This is number 12. And this is from Judy Smith. So I did them out of order, guys. So Judy has hers, big package. And then she has her return envelope in the bag with stamps on it. And she has all of her blocks rolled in, and also a card. So let me see. I think Judy was the one that forgot to put the email address, but she had contacted me previously about something else. So when I typed her name in my email router, it pulled up. So I was really glad about that, so I could notify her that her blocks had arrived. So when you send your blocks, make sure that you send your return address information in the event that your stuff gets disconnected from your group of stuff that you sent, because I'm going to be having helpers, so I'm not going to be the one in total control of this, how these blocks are going to be swapped. So I want to make sure that if something happens and name is not, your stuff gets disconnected, I know how to get stuff back to you by that piece of paper on the inside. But she says, T, thanks for all you do for us quilters. You are such an inspiration. Your videos are great, and I love the Facebook forum. If I have counted correctly, there should be 52 blocks enclosed. Thanks again, Judy Smith from North Carolina. And she just has a very pretty thank you card. That's really cute. Looks very artsy. And she has 52 blocks. I think I counted them. I think I confirmed with her. And I will show you a couple of them. Gotta get to the center. So I'm hoping some people are making 50 blocks, some are making 52. I have no idea how many people are going to send blocks in, but I'll swap all of your blocks for somebody else's block, because you can always make another block for yourself. So if we get 55 people, you will not get one of your blocks back at all, because you can always make your own. So that's 2 of Judy's blocks. Very colorful again. Thank you. I love a lot of color. So thank you so much for participating and for getting your blocks in. Appreciate that. So she was actually package number 12. I did 13. I have 14. This is Tucker Nace out of Dover, Pennsylvania, I think. And really nice. I just opened up his container because I just picked it up from the post office. But it's in a priority mail envelope. Fit really nice. And I'm trying to make sure when I pull this out, I'm not going to show Tucker's address, because Tucker has return address and the piece of paper included for me to return back. Envelope has the stamps on it. And if you put stamps on your envelope and it costs more, I will be keeping track of that at the post office and just letting people know. But I just want to show you how how Tucker has packaged up all of these blocks. They're in sets of 10, and he has his name, 2020 block swap on it, and he's got 10 blocks, and it's actually 5 of these. So he doesn't have his address on here. I didn't know what was on it, but isn't that just cute? So I did not even unwrap one of these. So I'm going to take Tucker at his word and say he's got 50 blocks. And I'm just going to open up one of these so we can see his work. And Tucker posted in Facebook this week as well a red and white quilt that him and his brother was working on, but mostly Tucker doing most of the work. And it is really pretty. It's just a beautiful red and white quilt. So if you all are not in the Facebook forum, I really recommend that you go over there and get it done. And bro, I like too that he wrote his name really big so you can see it. Very nice. And I just love him because he used Christmas fabrics. A lot of people think that when you make crumb and string blocks or scrap quilts that you cannot use seasonal prints. And I just love it. Nice fabric choices. And let me see if I can go down and see if I can get something different out the pile for another one. Beautiful fabrics. Beautiful work. Thank you so much, Tucker. I told Tucker in my Facebook group that he needs to start a YouTube page. So as soon as you start that YouTube page, you let me know so we can get you some subscribers over there. All you need is 1,000 for you to be monetized. I think we can get you 1,000 subscribers. You are just awesome. So thank you so much. So those are the only 3 packages for blocks that came in. Again, we're up to actually 12 people have turned their blocks in. Just for those that are keeping count. And I wanted to just welcome to everybody that's coming into the chat, because I'm so busy I'm not going to have time to read all the comments. And I see things are comments are coming up. I see Tucker saying thanks, T. I see we've got Robin Boyd says hello, T, and everyone. So yeah, but I want to tell you that I contacted Gail from Spirit or the Artisan in regard to getting more trim to do some YouTube videos with. You guys said that you like that trim. Now, Gail actually wanted me to call her, so I called her, and she really wants me to do a collab with her, making some bags, and I'll show you the bags that she wants me to make. And I think she only wants me to make either 2 or 4. I'm kind of confused, so I'm kind of waiting to see what she wants, but she actually wants me to make this. She needs this to give as a gift to somebody, and I'm not going to tell you about that part. It'll be soon coming up, but she just needs for me to make this. So this is a collab, and I only need to make either 2 or 4 of these. 2 of this, 2 of this, I think. And I'm not sure, because she sent me these as samples. And it's just black on the outside. The small one is just lined on the inside. I don't know what this fabric is, but it's lined on the inside, so you don't have raw seam. No, it is just raw seams. So it's just raw seams inside. So there is no lining. It's just this backing material, and it just feels funny on the inside. But then this bag had an inside zipper, which I don't think I'm going to put an inside zipper in the bags that I'm going to make for her. I'm just going to do the regular bag. And then she sent me, I'm thinking she sent this black for the bag, but I'm not absolutely sure. So I've contacted her. I'm waiting for her to reply to see. But you all love these trims, but isn't this awesome that you can buy this already pieced and you don't have to do all of this detail work? So I think she wants me to make bags out of this. However, I got a little bit confused And I'll tell you why in a minute, but let me show you what other trim she sent. And all of these trims range from like 3 inches to 4.5 inches or so. But here's a red one. And now you all actually get to see different colorways on these as well. I showed you a purple one and then a one that was orange, yellow, red, and black. And then here's one that's teal. And she sent about 1.5 yards easily of each trim. So she was just really generous with what she was sending, because I don't have to make this many bags. And the trim is only going on the front. So as soon as I get in touch with her, I'll start making those bags. And I'll also make a video. It's going to be just a real quick, I say quick, but you all know I give detailed instructions. But look at all of these colors in here. Red, orange, purple, pink. Just gorgeous. And then this is a colorful one where you've got the like rust color orange, or Texas orange is what I call that orange. And then you've got like a beige color. It looks brown, but it's kind of beige up here. It's like a tan color, but purple, navy, and then like a medium blue, lighter green, and a darker green. It's got so many colors in here, and they so tiny that you hardly ever get to see them. So the reason why I got confused is because she mentioned that she wanted tassels to be added to the pouch, and I wasn't sure what tassel she was talking about, and I just said sure, thinking, you know, whatever it is, I'll just sew it into the seam or I'll hook it onto the zipper, right? So guys, her tassels are even different, okay? Look at her tassels. They are just super cute. They're like wooden beads with pom-poms on the end, and this is 3 of them, and they're all different colors, and I've got like lots of them. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 12 of them in the box. This is 10, but they're all different colors. So I wasn't sure if she wanted me to make colorful bags and use the tassel, or if she wanted me to make the black bags and then just add a colorful tassel. And I'm thinking, do you guys think that this could just be tied onto the zipper and be okay? What do you all think about that? It's actually just tied on with this black string, and I'm thinking that they could just be tied through the zipper hole. If you can see the zipper hole there, I'm thinking that they can just be tied through there. So let me know what you all think about that, because I'm confused now, so I'm waiting for her to respond to me. But these tassels are so adorable. I had never seen anything like that. Just super cute. So the tassels look like zipper pulls. They are big. Yeah, I totally agree. Shrivia. I don't know what Shrivia said. And then Betty Harris says, y'all's groups makes beautiful things. But yeah, so I got a collab really that I'm doing with her. And then I'm sure whatever I don't use, I'll end up using in some other projects as well. But she sent so much trim, guys. So thank you, Gail, for sending some trim. She really didn't have to. I had told her that she could send yardage, or she could even just send me scraps, because you all know me, I make crumb blocks. If it's a little piece, I will put it into a crumb block. So I'm not real picky about what somebody sends me for free, but I just love, love, love this. And I found out that she's out of Missouri City, Texas. So that's where she is. She does have a website, Spirit of the Artisan, but I don't know if it's up and running yet, but it should have her email on there. And if not, I'll make sure that I put it into the description box later, or like I said, I'm going to be doing a video making the bags, and so it will definitely be in that video. Trying to make sure I got everything I wanted to tell you about done before I go back to these comments. Oh, one other thing I wanted to just share. Sometimes I'll order things off AliExpress just to see what they look like. And so I had some vendors that said they had, I'm blocking what this stuff is called now. Let me see if I can feel it and it'll tell me. I forget. You all know this weird kind of cloth stuff. I forget what it's called, but anyway, I ordered some offline just to see what the difference was from US, and it is, you know, more of an art thing. So I ordered like a couple, maybe 3 pieces of this style, and they all look a little different, so I don't know how they're made. I'm blocking what it's called right now. And then I also got 3 of these butterfly things, and I knew that they were going to be smaller sheets, so I just wanted to make sure that I got that. So I'll be trying to do something with this, but I've been seeing people use these as well in like different types of bags, like makeup bags and things like that. So I thought that I would just get some and try it. I do have some that's regular that I got from, who did I purchase it from? Maybe Nancy's Notions, maybe. And so I'll probably compare if I can figure out where I put it, because that's one of those weird things that I didn't. I got it from Connecting Threads when I ordered some books, because I ordered a book that had projects you can do with this. And then I ordered some of this from them since they had it on a sale. But let me see what's going on in the chat box with you guys. Quill Gal says it looks like she wants 4 bags from each color. That's not going to happen. Not by the end of March. So she couldn't be wanting that. Joe says she loved the butterflies, and can you wash that? It's cute. I don't know if you can wash this. This is like that. They sell it at the quilt stores in big bowls, and it's like really expensive. It's cork. That's what it reminds me of, Deborah, is cork. But I forget what they call it, or if they actually call it cork fabric. I don't know, but that's what it feels like, is cork. And it's not similar to canvas. I saw your question, Doris. Rhonda says, can you wash it? I have no idea. But let me go back up to the top so I can read some of the other comments for people. Trying to get back to the last comment. I think it was from Queenie Simpson. I think that's where the last comment was. Cheryl Land came in, says, hey T, hey quilt family. Hey Cheryl, my brother came in. Ray says, hey sis and everyone. Bonita says, so the cake is up for hire. Not anymore, Bonita. Elaine Doucette is smiling at me talking about that cake. Cheryl says, Uti, I totally understand where you're coming from. I think they're talking about the cake. Yes, that's why I stopped making cakes, Quilt Gal says. Deborah says, how's your finger? I see it's still bandaged up. For those that don't know, I think it was Monday. I had a busy day. Whole lot was going on. Wasn't totally paying attention. Was trying to open up some batting so that I could quilt my fence rail quilt. And I missed the zip tie on the batting bag, and the box cutter cut my finger. So I have like a butterfly flap. It's not like super deep, but it's a butterfly flap, and it bled a lot initially. And everything's fine with my finger. So that was Tuesday. I got it disinfected, done that about 3 times throughout the day, changed the bandage. I went to bed Monday night without the Band-Aid, because you need stuff to air out so it can heal. And so I got up Tuesday morning, and I was getting ready, just doing something. Forgot all about putting on a band-aid. About 10 minutes into doing some crafting, I hit the flap on the cut. That hurt worse than the box cut, okay? So then I'm bleeding again. So I had to go back and disinfect and make sure I rewrap it again. And I've been keeping it wrapped throughout the day. And then, like last night, which Tuesday night, I unwrapped it for bedtime. And then when I got up this morning, I made sure that I got the bandage on. And then I also bandaged again today when I took my bath. So just keeping it wrapped and disinfected and then opening it up at nighttime, because I'm finding out there are so many things in our craft room and crafting supplies that can get under a little flap that when you're not injured, you don't even know all this stuff rubs up against your skin. So my finger is fine. It is healing. I'm keeping it wrapped because that flap, I don't want to knock that flap up while it's healing. But I'm only leaving it out at night because I'm too busy right now to just sit and do nothing. I also have a person wanting me to make a twin size Mickey Mouse quilt. And they kind of want it like yesterday, but I told them I couldn't even start on that till like April maybe. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm always busy with something. A whole lot is going on. So yeah. And also in the week I voted. So I hope you all voted yesterday or whenever your states have your elections, because I know they're all different. But I did vote yesterday. It was Missouri's turn. Let's see. Finger is fine though. Shakita Pearson is here. Says hi, T, and everyone. Deborah says, T, do you ever sleep? Yes, I do. I just tend to like nighttime a little bit more than other times. So I like it because it's quiet. I don't have cars out on the street. I don't have to worry about people ringing my doorbell, interrupting. I don't have to worry about the phone ringing. And even though I take my great nephew to school in the mornings, I still have been up sort of kind of late, and then I'm just getting up to get him to school anyway. But I just tend to like nights, but I do sleep. Phyllis Garner is here, says hi, T, and everyone. Hi, Phyllis. Welcome. Janet Mackerel says, T, did you cut your finger? We talked about that. Srivia is saying hi to me and everyone else. Hi. Phyllis is also reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Phyllis. Appreciate that. Shakita says, wow, you have been a busy bee. Yes, I have. I have so much going on that sometimes I stand in the middle of my sewing room and I just go, what am I going to do next? You know, and then I have to, like, even when this girl asked me to make the cake, not going back to it too much, but, you know, I have so many other quilting things that I'm doing, and I put those things aside to make this cake. Took 5 hours out of my life. And then you don't want to pay. So, yeah. My time is very valuable to me. And I don't even, and that cake price for my time and the amount of product that I use, it wasn't even, it was still at a discount. But people don't understand that. You know, I can't get cake supplies at a discount rate. I'm not a bakery, you know. Liz says hello to everyone. Betty says, ask you for half your money up front and then hold the work hostage till you get your money. Yeah, I got the majority of my money, but like I said, I gave my sister, I had the $100 before I passed over the cake. I had it before I even bought the supplies, but my sister was supposed to collect the last 25 and she did not. So now she's got to go back and collect the money. Jakara says that the blocks are beautiful. Thank you so much. And I see I still got more people requesting to join the Facebook group. I'll be handling that later sometime this evening after I probably have dinner. And Claudette said that she had fun doing her blocks. And I did too. Actually, while I was doing them, they were fun to do. You just, once you get on a roll with them, they got easier because you got a plan in action. A method to the madness. Shakita says she loved the blocks. Almost finished putting on black strips. Congratulations, Shakita. Getting close. Judy Smith says thanks. Talking about how the beautiful blocks. And Phyllis says she only has 17 more to go. That's pretty cool. Sorry, but this is my first time here. Would you mind in telling me why they send finished blocks? Thanks. We're actually, that was from Jakara. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. She is asking that question. We are having a block swap where the blocks are due. I have a video. You can just search Teaquilts 2020 block swap, and its video should come up. It also has a link to the pattern that we're using, and all of the rules and instructions are in that video and link to that video. But we're sending in at least 50 blocks. You have to send at least 50. And then in the end of May, I'm going to swap them, or rather the middle of May, I'm going to swap the blocks. And anybody that sent in blocks are going to get blocks from everybody else that sent in blocks. So that's what we're doing with the blocks. Nola A is here, says, hi everyone, beautiful job, Tucker. Yes. Tucker is saying thanks, T. I saw Robin already. Vanessa says, loving these blocks. They are wonderful. Can't wait to see more about this in the Facebook group. Have asked to join. That's on YouTube, so make sure you look for the block swap information on YouTube. I might have a post about a video that's on Facebook, but the actual block instructions is on my website, and the link to that is in the video. So again, if you're looking for information on the block swap, even though the video says that you couldn't sign up after December, do note that you can go ahead and make your blocks. You don't have to let me know you're going to send them. Just make sure your blocks are in by mid-May, because I'm going to be swapping them. So I don't need to know if you're going to attend or not. And make sure that you send at least 50 blocks. That's all that I ask. Deborah's telling Tucker, I love the red and white quilt you did. Yes, it is really beautiful. And he did custom quilting on it too. And I don't think Tucker has a long arm. Maybe he does, but let us know, Tucker. If he did all that quilting on a domestic sewing machine, he really is awesome, because he did custom quilting all over that quilt. It's beautiful. Cheryl says, just send her request in Facebook. It's Teaquilts if you search it. Thank you, Cheryl, for giving the information out. I appreciate that. Everything with me is Teaquilts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I don't do Twitter. So those are the only ones I use. I do have a blog, but I haven't posted over there in years. But if you want to see some of my back history, I have blogspot.teaquilts.com. That's available too, and my website is teaquilts.com. He said, I did do all the quilting on a domestic machine, but I am looking for a long arm. Let me slip down here and read the rest of this. Except that it's not on my on my phone yet. Oh gosh. Okay, here it is, coming now. So if anyone has a suggestion, please let me know. So yes, long arms are expensive. I just recommend that before you buy anything, that you test it out. I don't know if your area has any national quilt shows. I would most definitely go to a national quilt show and try out those machines before I buy it. That's how I bought mine. I even have a video on things I suggest before purchasing a long arm machine, because there was no information out about how to purchase one before I made that video. And let me go back up to the top. And of course, you can join the Facebook group. Anybody can join the Facebook group. When you're joining the group, I just have 2 questions I want you to answer. And that's because I just want to make sure that we don't have spammers trying to get into the Teaquilts group. I don't keep track of any of that information. And Cheryl's saying that the fabrics are so beautiful. Yes, that trim is awesome. Now, all of that trim, I'm going to have to go pre-wash it before I use it because it has a netting on the back. Let me pull it out. I've done a video on this and told everybody about it, so the people that have been here know that already. But this is really hard. You hear that? And when you wash this, it gets very soft. And this is stiff so that they can sew all of this trim on. And then when it's washed, it gets really soft. So, yes. All of this has to be pre-washed before you use it. And the shrinkage was not a lot. It was maybe like 1 inch to 2 inches, if that much. I don't think it was that much. But I love those fabrics. So Vivian Calvi says, T, can we buy some of that trim? Yes, you can. You can buy it from Gail at Spirit of the Artisan. And I think that is her email address. It is Gail, Gale, at spiritoftheartisan.com. That is her actual email address. So if you email her, you can tell her that you saw it in my video, kind of explain to her what it looked like, and she most definitely can get you some. Cheryl says, ooh, purple. What a great contrast with the orange. June says she loves the fabric. Vivian, I like it all. Robin loves the fabric. Quilting for the Souls is beautiful fabric. Everyone have sent in some very beautiful blocks. Thank you so much, Revere, for that. That was really nice. And then Slowing Down Joe also said use them as zipper pulls. Okay, because I was trying to understand why did she send them to me. She could have just tied those on if she just wanted to use them as zipper pulls, but that's what I think they should be, is zipper pulls. They are just so pretty. And Kim says the tassels look like zipper pulls. They are big. And L. Middleton says I would attach them to the zipper as you suggested as a zipper pull on any of the bags. Yes, I think that's going to be really pretty. And even the colorful ones will look really pretty. I think they'll look even prettier on the black and gray as compared to being put on one of the colorful bags, in my opinion. I think because they'll pop. I think it'll look really cool. Benita says, is it oilcloth? No, it isn't. It's regular solid quilting fabric. And it's just stitched onto a mesh backing that when it's washed, it gets soft. Oh, they're talking about this one. I don't know if you're talking about this one because I ran into both of them. So I think we were talking about the cork. And Tucker is saying, thanks, T. That would be very nice, and I would appreciate it. Just get it up and running. I know it's a little bit, you know, you got a lot to learn when you start trying to do a YouTube channel. But he did such a great video with the red and white quilt that I think he'll be great making YouTube videos. Even if you're just showing your work. I actually started my website. I did not have a business. I just started my website just to show people my finished projects. And it was also for me because it was a history for me. So I didn't make it for other quilters. I basically made it for me. And then other people start finding my website as they were searching for particular quilts and things. And I started this in 1994. And then people hired me to come to their guild through that website. I wasn't even teaching at that time. So I got into teaching because of my website, just sharing my work. Beverly says, oh, my, had to turn my fan on. You were beginning to freeze up, but all good now. Thanks, Cheryl, for helping Jakara get into the Teaquilts group. I think I have saw request. Again, you are not in the group right now because I'm actually live right now, and so I am only doing one thing right now. And so I will make sure that I handle those sometime tonight, probably after I eat dinner. But you will get into the group, or if I remember right afterwards, I'll do it right after I shut the live down. But you will get in. Kim says it's dry skin season, very successful. I can't say the word, accessible to cuts. Glad you're okay. And I do have dry skin. I have eczema. So I try to keep oil. Sometimes I do videos. Like when I'm paper crafting, I cannot put lotions on because it would go into the papers. And so then sometimes I'll forget and go make a video and my hands are dry. And I'm like, oh my goodness, here we go. But when I longhorn quilt, I just go ahead and put moisturizer on my hand. I don't worry about it then. Also, if you got quilt related questions, we got like 5 more minutes for me to get through the chat box. I am going to try to end on time. Camille Anderson says, hello, tea and friends. I am on a heating pad as I watch. I hope to get my blocks mailed before May. I have been in pain since mid-January, but can't go in to see the doctor until April. Oh my gosh. That's horrible that you can't get in until April. I hope you're doing okay. And pray you're pain-free. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. My friend Michael is here. He says, hey T, miss you. Hi Michael. You had me laughing last week. Ann Carr says, my dermatologist tells me to put super glue on that loose piece of skin. Hospitals use it on surgery incisions. That's a good idea. Except that sometimes I put glue in and it burns and stings. Drive me crazy. We got Camille says, hugs, get better soon. Shrivia says, hope you're better. Camille, a lot of people are wishing her well, so thank you guys. My phone is spooling, so you all might start spooling. Okay. Liz says, I had to leave T, but I'm back and wanted to ask if you enjoy that Butler system. Yes, I am still using the Butler system. I have quilted the quilts that were in that video. I think that was 2. I quilted 2 practice pieces that I actually used. That was 4. Maybe 5. Quilt for a customer. 6, 7, 8. I've quilted like, say, 9 or 10 quilts on there. So I'm trying to get comfortable with the system because you know, when you don't use something every day, you got to go back and kind of relearn just a little bit of it and then go forward. So I'm trying to do that. And I'm also trying to still work with the company, so I'm not making a whole lot of videos. I will tell you that it was quilted on the Butler system, but right now I'm trying to hold off doing any actual videos because I don't want to do a whole lot of advertisement for them right now. So I just want to get things squared away. And so that's why you haven't really heard a lot about the Butler system, but I am using it. Kim says, I dislike cornerstones. Okay. They do have even up quilts, though. Teresa says, she did agree to price prior to your work. Oh, she's talking about the cake. Yeah, she did, but it, you know, friends and family, okay? Angela Stringer says, hi, T and crew. I have to press and square up my block. Should be in the mail shortly. Thank you so much, Angela, for letting me know. And again, make sure you put your email on the inside so I can let you know when your blocks arrive as well. Tucker said, I did all the quilting on I read that one already. Sorry about that. June says, I will have to have hip replacement and had another injection today. Oh my gosh. Praying for you too, June. It's serious. But I've heard of people that have had hip and knee replacements and they are back for the better for them. So, Vanessa's saying excellent. She will check that out as far as finding where the block swaps are. Again, if anybody wants to participate in the block swap, it's not too late, even though the video says that December 31st is the last day to sign up. Just get 50 blocks made and send in 50 blocks and you'll receive 50 blocks back. Tucker says, I am going to a quilt show at the end of the month to try long arms. And that is the best place to try them because you get to walk up to every system. And if they're trying to sell it, they're going to actually let you run it. And things to look for is heavy vibration. I don't like machines that when you're holding it, you can kind of see your hand moving. I wasn't going for that. So Look for that. Look, you know, see what your price point is. Also know what your space size is, because that's going to determine, that could determine the head on your machine that you use. So those are just some things to do. And make sure you look at my video as well, Tucker. It's got a lot of information in there. Let's see. Diane 57 comes in, says, I know I'm late. She says, hi T and fellow quilters. Let's see. Marilyn Capehart says, hello everyone, I am new to quilting. It's a learning process for me. Welcome to quilting. I say we're all crazy because we take perfectly good fabric, cut it up into pieces, and then sew it back together again. But that's what we do, and we are hooked. So welcome to the crazy world of quilting. June says, sorry to hear that. Can someone move things down now for me? T, I'm going to do a lot of knitting and cross stitch. T, I am doing a lot of knitting and cross stitch. Well, that's pretty good. Bonita Nance, Claudette, when you all are in here and people make comments, can you please just block the user from the channel for me? I know Diane wasn't in here earlier. I had to block somebody. Vicky saying, T, do you have a Facebook page? I have the Facebook page that I use is Teaquilts for people, and then I have another page that I use that's for my line dancers and my family. But my quilters are mostly in my Teaquilts group. Cheryl Clute says, hello, very late tonight. Computer issues. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. You can always watch the upload. Diane is still working on blocks. Got a 10.5 ruler. No, Diane, you weren't in here when the first one came in. The second one got hidden because that was the second one that you saw. It was hidden because I had already blocked him from the channel. So thanks, though. I appreciate that. And Tucker is thanking everybody for the nice compliments. They are boosting his quilting confidence. Yes. June says, welcome to Maryland. And Bonita Nan says that she's still going to be number 50. Vicky, I just see your request to join pop up on my screen. So you are at the right spot. Kim says cornerstones was off topic, but I'm struggling with them at the retreat and stretching fabric. I was like, where did that come from? Thanks for sharing. Cheryl says, one half of mine are down, running slow with shoulder issues. Oh my. We got so many people got some injuries. And I think June says she's got hers set maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking she's talking about her blocks. Welcome. Oh, she's talking about her hip. Sorry. Shaquita is also welcoming Marilyn to the group and to the world of quilting. And Diane says, Pappy sends his love. I'm coming back to Houston in November, Diane. Or that's the plan anyway. Joan Elkins asks, does anyone know if Pam Tabor is okay? Haven't heard from her. The tornado came through her area. I don't know anything about that. So if somebody else knows, please let us know. Carrie Davis says, hello from Virginia. Hi, Carrie. Welcome to Teaquilts Live. We're only going to be on for, like we're already over 4 minutes as I've been reading the chat. So we're going to be ending shortly. We did talk about some things up at the front part of this video. So maybe you might want to watch the upload if you're just coming in once this live chat uploads to YouTube. And Shrivia is asking, do Tucker have a quilt page? Vicky says, I sent an interesting quilt site to Diane to please send to T. It's a history quilt and it's interesting. I don't know if I got that or not yet. I don't think so, but she says, that's wonderful, T. It will be party time. Merlin says, I sent love to Quilting for the Soul, and I want the bug. Yes, indeed. And she sent love to some other people as well. I just skipped over some of those. So we're going to go ahead and end here because I'm down at the bottom of the chat box. And I will see you all next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't know what the topic's going to be. If you all got any questions, you're more than welcome to send them to me through comments on YouTube video or through my email address, which is teaquilts@teaquilts.com. So that's it for this video. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Stay blessed, everybody.